Deion Sanders senses action as Browns may take immediate decision on Shedeur Sanders' coach. In the ever-intense intersection between NFL pressure and college football royalty, the spotlight has once again drifted toward Deion Sanders, whose unmistakable presence looms large even from hundreds of miles away. While the Hall of Famer and cultural icon continues preaching optimism to millions of followers online, a far more complicated drama is unfolding in Cleveland, one that could directly alter the trajectory of his son, Shedeur Sanders, and perhaps even reshape the Browns franchise from top to bottom. Today will be a blessed, productive day. Deion recently posted on X, a message wrapped in positivity, yet unavoidably shadowed by tension. Behind that sunshine-heavy tone is an unmistakable awareness. The Browns are entering a pivotal crossroads, a moment where decisions made on Sunday might ripple through the rest of the season, the roster, and the coaching staff. And somewhere in that swirling uncertainty sits Shedeur Sanders, still waiting for his first legitimate NFL regular season snaps. To understand why this moment feels so combustible, you have to understand where Cleveland stands. The Browns, once hopeful in the early weeks of the season, now sit at the bottom of the AFC North. A Sunday showdown with the Baltimore Ravens, a team built to suffocate mistakes and punish inconsistency, has become a make-or-break stage. If there were ever a time for Cleveland to make a bold move, this would be it. And for Deion Sanders, the signs that something might happen are beginning to add up. Just days ago, Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski publicly praised Shedeur's dedication behind the scenes. His tone was measured, but his message was clear. The rookie quarterback is earning trust. "He's doing a really nice job," Stefanski said. "Continues to work really hard, do a good job in meetings." That wasn't lip service. Anyone who has followed Stefanski's measured communication style knows he rarely compliments players unless it's deserved. So when he spotlighted Shedeur's progress, that alone sparked questions across Cleveland media circles. Could Shedeur be inching closer to meaningful playing time? Such speculation only intensified after the Browns' recent 27-20 loss to the New York Jets, a game that exposed the fragility of their offense and the increasingly strained performance of rookie starter Dillon Gabriel, the quarterback who replaced veteran Joe Flacco earlier in the season. That fourth and one disaster, the one that left play callers, players, and fans shaking their heads, symbolized everything wrong with the Cleveland offense right now. Uncertainty, hesitation, a lack of identity. And that brings us back to the question hovering over the franchise. Could Stefanski finally turn to Shedeur Sanders? Gabriel is talented, everyone agrees on that. He can move, he flashes arm talent, and he plays with confidence. But the NFL demands more than glimpses. Cleveland needs consistency, command, situational poise. So far, Gabriel's rookie campaign has been defined by missed reads, late throws, and an inability to elevate the offense in high-leverage moments. He currently ranks 30th in the NFL's Week 11 quarterback rankings. And in a league that punishes poor quarterback play faster than any other, numbers like that don't just raise questions, they raise alarms. Complicating the situation further are whispers around the league that Gabriel and Stefanski share the same agent, Jimmy Sexton, a dynamic that some insiders believe has at least partially influenced the decision to stick with Gabriel longer than expected. It's the NFL, after all, optics matter, relationships matter, and timing matters. But results matter most. And right now, Cleveland isn't getting enough of them. As Week 11 looms, the stakes have ballooned into something much larger than a routine divisional matchup. For Gabriel, the game could define his rookie season. For Stefanski, it could define his future. The pressure is building, and Cleveland media can feel it. On 92.3 The Fan, one of the city's most influential sports talk stations, insiders have started sounding the alarm in unfiltered fashion. "You've been blown out 4 times this year. That's where I put it on Andrew Barry going, 'Your team ain't good,'" host Ken Carman said. "You got some good young talent, but it ain't enough. Your team ain't good." So that's an Andrew Berry problem as well. It was a blunt indictment of the Browns front office, but it wasn't the only shot fired. As Carmen continued digging into the Browns' issues, he suggested that Sunday may be the day the franchise is forced into decisive action. Sunday could be that day where you start to see some jogging, he said, referring to a potential shakeup. But to not really have the offense that can punch forward and go get that win, I'm afraid that could break the franchise or at least break the roster. And that really puts Kevin Stefanski's job in jeopardy. That word, jeopardy, hangs over the Browns facility like storm clouds. And Carmen wasn't alone. His co-host Anthony Lima added gasoline to the fire, saying that this situation could potentially get everybody fired. Cleveland is no stranger to dramatic coaching decisions. The franchise dismissed Freddie Kitchens in 2019 after just one season, 1-6-10 record, and one broken relationship with Baker Mayfield. Patience is not a virtue often associated with the Browns organization. Kevin Stefanski knows it. The players know it. The fan base definitely knows it. It's strange because Stefanski didn't always sit under this kind of microscope. When he arrived in Cleveland, he was seen as the adult in the room, the steadying force the franchise desperately needed. And for a while, he delivered. He guided the Browns to the playoffs twice. He posted an 8-9 season in 2021. He coached them to an 11-6 record in 2023. Those were high water marks for a franchise long starved for stability. But the NFL is ruthless. Yesterday's success buys almost no time today. After last season's disastrous 3-14 record and the current 2-7 mark, the shine has faded. Patience has evaporated. And Stefanski now sits at 42-51 over 93 career games. Numbers that don't exactly scream job security. All of this funnels into one massive equation for Sunday. If the Browns lose badly, if the offense looks lifeless again, if Gabriel struggles, if the organization senses the locker room slipping, and if the fans turn restless, there could be consequences. And those consequences could come fast. Which leads us back to Shedeur Sanders. For Cleveland, giving the rookie even a single opportunity could inject energy, excitement, and unpredictability into a stale offense. For Stefanski, it could be a bold swing, a nothing-to-lose gamble to show the front office he's willing to try anything to spark the team. And for Deion Sanders, it could be the moment he's sensed brewing on the horizon. No one is saying Shedeur is guaranteed to play on Sunday. But in the NFL, you can feel when something is coming, when the tension builds, when the conversations shift, when the what if becomes why not. And right now, every sign suggests that Cleveland is nearing such a point. This weekend, the Browns have more on the line than just a divisional win. They're playing for identity, for momentum, for the future of their quarterback room, for the future of their head coach. Whether it means pulling the trigger on Shedeur Sanders or pulling the plug on Kevin Stefanski, one truth is undeniable. Cleveland is standing on the edge of a major decision, and the entire league is watching.